Aloha Gamers, I'm Kea. Welcome to my channel. To my fellow subscribers, welcome back. Today I am doing a Clash of Clans collab with Apollyon. Check for his link in my description and please be sure to subscribe to his channel. So today I'm doing a little something different. I've been playing Clash of Clans for a few years now. I'm not the best player, but I'm really wanting to, better myself. So I asked a friend, Apollyon, to help me out with learning attacks. Today I'm going to be learning the good old-fashioned pentaloon, and poor Apollyon has agreed to help teach me. And yes, even though this has been an attack that's been around for a while, I have really not done the pentaloon before. I've maybe tried it a couple times and it's been a massive fail. Air is just not my thing. Since the update, air is OP right now, so I thought I'd give it another try. So let's get Apollyon on the line and see what happens. Alrighty, so I have Apollyon on the line with me and he's going to be helping me with pentaloon attack.
There we go. Yeah,
not golem.
That's right.
Golems are not in this attack. So I already have a composition cooked up that you gave me earlier, and a PentaLaLoon includes 5 hounds, right?
That's correct. Yeah. So the Penta, that's 5 lava hounds. So that's it's an old school attack that they used to do all the time at Town Hall 9, but now that they made a little bit changes of the loons, the drop rate's a little bit quicker and everything like that, and even some of the base designs are a little different. It just makes it even that much more powerful now. Yeah.
So with this kind of attack question, what kind of bases is a person looking for with this attack?
The army we have cooked up, it's really one of the first things is pretty easy access to the archer queen, enemy archer queen. It doesn't really matter too much about the barbarian king, but you want to be able to take out that archer queen if possible with just the most minimal kill squad, pretty much consisting of maybe a couple troops to do funneling to get to her, and then your king and queen to be able to take her out. And if you can get the clan castle, that's even icing on the cake. So you're looking for those type of bases where you can get the clan castle and our archer queen pretty simple. And then going back just to the roots of Penta, the whole point of it is kind of like what you used to do in Town Hall 8 with hogs, where you would start surgically sending hogs on each point of the defense, kind of at a starting off point of the one defense, going all either counterclockwise or clockwise to an end point around in a circle or a horseshoe. And that's kind of what you want to do with the Penta. So you're looking for a base that has the air defenses semi-spread out, where the hounds will come from one anchor point, or which is their air defense, to another air defense, to another air defense, to another air defense, in a circular way around the base. Okay.
And what are common mistakes that you see with pentaloon?
Probably just not the deployment of the loons. You have to be pretty quick with your hound deployment, with the loons following right after. Spell placement is a total key. Got to make sure you get those spells at the right spot to push those loons through the base and take out those air defenses at the right times, where the hounds are either going to pop or they need to move over to the next air defense. Also, either sending too many loons in at one defense or too little loons at another one. And then finally looking out for Tesla farms and those wizard towers. Being able to deal with 4 Teslas is sometimes problematic if you don't bring the right spells or you don't deploy the right amount of loons.
Okay, awesome. And then one more question. Last question and then we'll get started. When you're attacking, what is the common objectives with a pentaloon? What is step 1, step 2?
Yep. Common objectives. Step 1 is doing your funneling to get to that archer queen. Your first objective is to figure out where the Archer Queen is and how you're going to get her very simply. So you might have to bring a couple wall breakers to break into that first compartment to get her. Sometimes you can just get her as long as your friendly or your Archer Queen can reach her. That's all you really need to do. So funnel the troops, get into that Archer Queen, take her out. If you can get the clan castle taken care of with that small kill squad, that's always icing on the cake. Second objective is to figure out where you're going to deploy your lava hounds and get those loons in right behind and try to do that horseshoe pattern. Look out for Tesla farms and look out for Wiz Tower farms.
Okay, so thank you to Felchin for letting me abuse his base. So I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna go for that queen and try take her out, hopefully get her. Once I get her taken out, my goal is to try, because it looks like the air defense at 3 o'clock, there's more of a chance of the hounds going from one to another and not splitting. I want to put 2 hounds on that one, right?
Yes, yeah. When you come in, you want to come in for like a semi-triangle from one side of the top and the bottom, just to be able to allow those air bombs to get soaked up by the lava hound coming in, as they don't do any damage to the lava hound, but they will do quite a bit of damage to a group of loons.
Okay, all right. So 2 hounds, and then I think I remember you telling me earlier, as like doing surgical hogs, you're doing surgical hounds in a sense, where
that's right.
You have 2 hounds that hit that air defense. As they merge to the next air defense, I want to make sure I have another hound to go join them, so on and so forth.
Yep.
All right, coolness. So let's go ahead and see if I can get
just
this.
One more thing before you do it.
Yes.
This one is a little harder to get the clan castle triggered, so you might normally you bring about 5 hastes. You might want to swap for 2 poisons just in case there's a dragon or a baby dragon in that clan castle. And if there is, you also might have to send in 3 hounds for the first air defense, so that whenever that baby dragon goes and does some damage, it'll tank a little bit longer. Those hounds will tank a little bit longer, and the poison will do a lot of damage. So.
Okay, coolness. I think I do have the double poison going on right now, so I should be good on that. All right, let's do this. All right, I've got 2 poisons and a heal in case I go encounter a Tesla farm or a rage if I want to get them over. 4 hastes, 16 loons, 5 hounds, 1 in the clan castle, a baby drag, 4 minions, and 2 archers for cleanup. Alright, and the one thing I do notice with this attack, what makes sense to me, is that I don't need that high of heroes to be able to take out that queen or CC.
Right.
So this is definitely an attack that works really good for people who, especially if they have low heroes and they're attacking max bases, So like this, this is a max base, and I am definitely not a max Town Hall 9. So all right, here we go. I am going to drop. Oh, my bird is so loud. All right, I'm gonna drop a
baby dragon there, and that's strictly for funneling. So that's going to go ahead and help that king get even a little bit closer to that queen, and those minions will do the same thing. So you're going to funnel from 2 of those sides. So that king really only has one place to go along with that queen. So that's a good thing.
All right, and he is triggering that queen.
Yeah. So there's the ability to use the king ability. There we go, and the queen there, she's aggro. So you got it. And the queen, anything she gets from here on is just icing on the cake. Could probably hold off on that ability a little bit longer, just to make sure she gets as many defense as she possibly can. But I think she might have gotten that archer tower as well if you held on to the ability, but maybe not.
I don't know.
At this point, you would know if there was a baby dragon in that clan castle because it would have come out already. So it looks like you're good at that point. There's no baby dragon, so you can continue with it.
All right, and I think I'm not sure when to drop the hastes. Oh snap! There's Tesla bomb. I think I misdropped that haste so bad. I never know when to drop the hastes. Like in.
Right, your haste should be dropped to get those moves in as fast as possible. but you have no loons supporting your hounds, so there's nothing coming in at all. So that's one of the things we talked about, is having at least 2 loons per defense that you're coming in for as soon as you drop the hound, right after them. And the Tesla farm, that's why you bring your heal and your rage to go ahead and push through that type of thing. Because only a couple balloons will go right through a Tesla farm under rage and heal.
Alright, so this is how not to attack.
And you had the right strategy, you just followed it up with no loons. That's the only problem. But
it was more loons. A little heavier.
It was the right way.
Alright, okay. So, yeah, well. And I think I remember talking to you yesterday about how people use a maxed hound in the beginning versus as their a maxed hound in the beginning or at the end. What is the benefit for both?
So a lot of people say use your max hound in the beginning because it's going to pop and it's going to throw out all of those little lava pups. I usually find that the first couple hounds that pop, usually they get taken out by the defenses surrounding it because you haven't made that funnel yet.
Yeah.
So I lose a lot of my pups that way, and I want to really maximize. So I would say either if you know your last lava hound's going to pop, then use it as the last one. If you think it might survive, use it to the second to the last type of thing, or towards the end, so that you have the maximum amount of pups for cleanup.
Okay. All right. So, let us try that again. Okay, so I'm just gonna send in a loon now while I'm doing that.
Okay. Sorry. Wow, that was good. Mute, take the mute off as you cough. That's brilliant.
Sorry, you just cracked me up right there. Alright.
Yeah, use the ability. Yeah, there we go. A couple more loons, or one more loon at that area. Ah, you're okay. Send your other hound in. Send your other hound in. A little bit high. Yeah, there you go. Good. Now heal that core. Heal that, like, Tesla farm.
Alright. Let me see. Trinket. There we go.
Great. See how they made it all through that Tesla farm?
Yeah. Go, go, go. You can do it. I believe. Alright, so now we got everything popped. Couple defenses. Clean up. Clean up time.
I didn't notice where you used that max hound. Did you use it at the end?
Yeah, I used it at the end.
Yeah, you see why you have so many pups cleaning up right now?
Yes. Yay!
That's a big deal. That's like a big difference of having all those pups to clean up at the end. So it's, yeah, very, very nice. That's,
dude, Belchin has a heck of a lot of Christmas trees going on around here. I think he builds an entire base around the Christmas trees. Woohoo! 3-star! Yes! Okay.
Yay! Alright.
Finally, after like a million tries.
Did you want to hit my base with that?
Yeah, let's try your base. Let me hit on Apollyon. Alright, so the last few attacks, the Felchin's base, he had a hound, which, you know, if somebody has ground troops or something, you're not going to have to really deal with CC. So this attack, I am attacking on Apollyon's base because he has air troops in his CC, and we're going to try, I have to try to figure out how to deal with CC while doing the Penta thing. Majigger.
Right, so any bases that have P.E.K.K.A.s, golems, Valks, lava hounds, anything that targets only ground is great for Penta. Anything that has air targeting troops like baby dragons, wizards, archers, minions, those type of things, they make it a little bit more difficult. So.
All right, so I'm going to try. Am I going to try trigger the CC?
With your kill squad.
With the kill squad, okay.
You have the option of triggering it almost at any time on this base, so it's up to you. I would still try to take out that queen first, and then trigger the clan castle with your minion.
Okay.
And one of the tricks is use a minion or a balloon to get towards that clan castle, because only air targeting troops will come out of the clan castle. Okay. So if you have 2 wizards and 2 Valks in the clan castle, only wizards will come out, and that's all you really care about taking, is the ones that can attack your loons or your hound. You don't really care about anything that attacks only ground. So send a minion in, send a loon in, and they will go ahead and pull the right troops for you.
Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to start my attack right next to the town hall and put a minion down at that at the camp down there, so I can get a funnel for the kill squad. So let me do that. And triggered the archer tower. Alright, now that already triggered. Huh.
Yeah, there you go. So you're going. You want to drop your king. You want to drop your poisons and you want to drop your poisons ASAP.
All right.
And you're probably going to want to raid your king pretty quickly, because those baby dragons are nasty.
All right, and let's see if I can get that queen.
And you're probably going to want to raid your queen pretty quickly too.
Okay.
Because you want her to spawn her things so that queen is still active. There we go. So she's going to pull those. Oh, well, she should have pulled those. The whole point is the queen ability will pull those little archers will pull her in. Yeah. But at this point, you're not going to get her. So because the level 30 queen will beat your level 19 queen without the ability.
Now, now I've got an archer queen fail. Is it possible to still Penta this base with that queen up?
Without a poison, you can try it. It's possible, but it makes it a lot more difficult. It's really, you're going to have to really rely on your pups.
Okay, so now do I want to deploy 3 hounds on that one air defense then?
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you want the queen to start taking those. So just send 2 hounds in at one time, and the other one like you would normally. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
And you're probably going to have to rage up that area right there where the air defense is.
All right.
So.
Raged.
Because rage pups make a huge difference. They didn't make any difference. They just didn't do anything to her. So.
Okay. They survived.
Yeah. No, it's not going to work. That queen is like a 5th air defense. Actually, more. I think does more damage, and it's movable. So yeah, it's going to be very difficult.
Oh yay. Here we go. Round 100.
Yeah, but if you can duplicate that, That entry was perfect. I mean, you can't do much better than that.
All right.
You got the king, the queen, and the clan castle, and like 3 defenses. So really fantastic.
All right, and raging the king. Take it out. Take that queen down. Take the queen down. Yes, yes, yes. Boom. All right. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I missed her. All right. Dang it.
Wow, that was close, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, send that hound in a little lower next time. That top hound.
Okay, I keep setting.
Same deployment. It's got to be a little bit, just like a little bit south of that gold storage. I think this one's gonna go up to that same spot again, unless it pops.
No,
which
it didn't. It didn't. Okay.
Okay, that's so weird that it would do that. It's like so random.
Yeah, no clue. Alright, this one
Look at that sweeper helping you out. That sweeper just helped you out so much, pushing those loons down, letting it just completely crush the space. You still got to heal, so.
Alright, and we're gonna come up top there.
Yeah, you're gonna end up. You can go. Well, you don't have a haste. I was gonna say you can. You want that hound to tank a little bit because
okay.
You want it to pop, and I think it's gonna pop just at the right time. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this base is completely crushed. It's done.
Us.
Could have held that last loon in, like that when you sent in that last loon. You just wait for a cleanup and just send it in. But with 1 minute and 6 seconds, there's no way that this base is beat.
Yay!
Yeah, right. Very nice.
If I hadn't missed the queen ability, I would have. But still,
you would have beat it just a little bit more. You would have beat it a little bit quicker, and I think the queen probably would have walked around the entire base doing cleanup. So.
All right, so there is 110 attacks on how to PentaLaLoon with Kea and Apollyon. Oh my gosh, so many times. But hey, that's what, I mean, these attacks though, you can't just decide you want to do an attack and wing it, and I'm sure there are people who are that good. I'm definitely not one of them.
You don't get that good if you practice it. Like this Penta attack is so ridiculously overpowering that once you get used to the whole deployment, every base is basically the same. You might have to zap quake one of the air defenses to make that pathing right, or you might need to trade a couple units, bring an extra couple of loons, and drop a baby drag or whatever it is. But there's some guys in our clan that they can basically hit 8 out of 10 bases with 30 seconds of just friendly challenge review real quick, and they can crush the base every single time just because they pick that. The whole point, picking the entry pot after you're done with the queen, picking that entry point of where that defense is going to be the beginning to do the whole going around the base and just figuring out that entry and the ending spot and doing that you'll get used to it. It's very, very similar to the Hawks, so it's something you'll be able to do it.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much, Apollyon, for helping me with this attack and learning how to do it, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, same here.
A lot of fun. All right, and I look forward to future endeavors of learning how to attack with you.
Definitely. Good stuff.
All right. Thanks, Apollyon. So that about sums up my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have an amazing week. Till the next video, have a good one, and peace out.